Hello folks and welcome back to Mindustry. In our last version here, we went in and we took a look at section 226 again, or sector 226, just to see what's going on with it. You can see that we have our stuff. We're exporting a little bit of stuff here to impact 0078. But what I really want to focus on today is setting up production for some of our other things. I've had numerous people tell me that I must go for tier 4 units in order to beat these guys here, which are these are the eradication enemy bases, which I am rightfully, I think, terrified of. So I'm going to unlock these. Hopefully we'll have enough to be able to afford them all. Ooh, there's even more. Oh, I'm out of plastium. Okay, never mind. All right, so our goal today needs to be to work on the production of plastium and see how we're doing with everything. So this one has just a little bit of production. Tar fields has 455 per minute. Okay. And really, I'm just trying to see what we need to get rolling here in this game. I also don't want to lose stuff because of things. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Pause that. Let's go back out to our planet map. I'm sorry. Stats there. No. That's there. No. All right, let's go back in here real fast and just see what this one is. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Is that them losing or is this me losing? I don't know. I think, okay, it's them losing. Okay. All right. So, I do want to set up some more stuff here. I don't know if this is going to be the place to do it or not. Let me pause the game real fast. You can see this is earlier on. I don't have titanium belts here. I don't really have all that much titanium at all. So maybe this isn't going to be the world that I want to inhabit here. Although there is titanium through here. We can easily get it and get stuff set up for it. But the first thing I must do is I should probably go in and find where my air base is at here. We're going to change that over to monos, and that's going to mean that's making polys for us. Going to bring our existing air units in by using Shift G. Thank you everybody who assisted me with that. And let's see here. So this guy requires some lead, which luckily we can easily get flowing into there. All right, and this one requires graphite and cool. So we're good on that. We need to work on the production over here because that needs to be way better. And then we'll kind of figure out our next steps here in just a moment. But what I think I'm going to do is first throw in another smelter over here to try to increase this production because this is awfully slow for what we have here. So let's go over into our factories, get another smelter in here, get another one of these. That one needs to be there. We need our friend the junction. And then we should be able to feed these items in and have that go out. We are going to definitely need some more in the way of what do we need more of? Power. I don't think we have a lot of power right now. We're actually not doing too bad on the power. All right, so right now what I want to do is I want to get rid of all of their stuff. I think that's going to help me out here. Oh, I remember this one. I set up the little chibi little thing to war against them over there. Okay. I remember now. So we're going to get rid of a whole bunch of their stuff. We're going to reestablish our stuff over here eventually. And then we'll figure out what we want to do. I don't know if this is entirely necessary because I don't think we can make a lot of the things we need to make for this one to go forward. Like, I'm pretty sure we need thorium for our plastium, not surge. Where's plastium? There it is. Plastium compressor requires that we have, oh, oil and titanium. Okay, we can get those things here. So maybe we can get this set up as a plastium factory. That would be kind of cool. So we'll approach that in just a moment. Let's just get all of their stuff out of here. Now I know it's considered derelict and I could rebuild it, but I don't want it. It's all taking up just lots of resources that I don't need right now. So we're going to get rid of all of their stuff. This is my favorite little cheat. I felt so smart when I did this thing down here. I don't know why. It's not that smart, but I felt really smart doing it. Back in simpler times when it wasn't that big of a deal to knock out the enemy base like relatively quickly. Although you don't have as many resources to do so with, so it's a little different. Alright, we're doing our job here. I apologize for this, but let's talk a little bit about what the plan is here. We need to go with the eradication bases. We need to do stuff with them. The problem is that in order to do that, I've been told multiple times by multiple people that I'm most likely going to need tier 4 units. Not only are they incredibly expensive to unlock, which I still have not unlocked them. I thought I had enough, but I'm nowhere close. They also require that I just have a lot of stuff on hand, which I also don't have right now. So I need to get rolling on this stuff and try to get our stuff here, because I feel like I'm really behind the game at this point, and I don't like feeling like that. I want to be in control of the game, and I am most definitely not right now. So we're going to figure that out. We have a lot to take care of here, but I think we'll be okay. I was hoping to have a little bit more in the way of oil production by using coal here, but there's not a lot of coal in this world. I mean, we have some stuff here, we have some stuff down there, and we do have some water, so we might be all right. But let's go ahead and see if we can use the coal centrifuge, which is over here. And what does that require? It needs sand and water. Oh no, that's the oil extractor. Where's the coal centrifuge at? There it is. What does this one require? We just need to input... Oh, it does the other one. That's not what I want. I want to input coal and get stuff out of it. Doesn't look like that's going to happen for us right now. Okay. So we're going to have to do this dirty way. We need to use our oil extractor. Let me just double check. I'm going to pause the game here real fast. I just want to make sure I'm not losing my mind, because we've seen that can happen. We have a surge smelter. Beautiful. So that takes lots of stuff, but we do have all of these resources, so we should be able to do that pretty easily. Phase Weaver we can't. We don't have the thorium to do that, but that's okay. Plastium, we can do that. Cryofluid, blast mixer, melter, pulverizer, spore press, dissembler, separator. Okay. So the question becomes, to get our oil here, our oil extractor, it needs sand and water. And it produces 15 oil a second. What do... See, I haven't played with a lot of this stuff in a while, so I'm having to remember. All right, so this one requires 15 oil a second as well, and then titanium. Okay, we have a lot of sand here. We have water, and we have titanium. So that shouldn't be too big of a deal to get all of that stuff handled and in there. Ooh, what do I have set up over here? Oh, I have some differential generators. Beautiful. Are they safe in producing power? No, they need more cryofluid. We definitely need to fix that problem. Water, that, but why is the cryofluid not going up? All right, let's get rid of that. Just see. It's helping a little bit, but not enough. So let's first try to solve that problem so that we're producing all of the things that we need to produce. So cryofluid mixer is where... There we go. Okay. And then we're going to use high-speed water to come down there. Then that can go back out and join that. And I guess we probably should have that pop up on there, then go up there. All right, and that's at least starting to support the cryofluid mixers a little bit more in our quest to do what we need to do here. So yeah, you can see this is filling up. These guys are still putting out plenty of power. I'm shocked at how much power we have right now, which is awesome because we're going to need it. So let's go over here. Let's start off. What do we want to start off with? I think we should do our oil extractors, which I'm going to build somewhere over here, out of the way of the sand and out of the way of everything else. Maybe I'll put those... Ooh, no, they're more efficient in the sand. That's right. And they're even more efficient in these purple areas. The problem is that I want to make sure that I can get my titanium out of them, and I don't know if I can do that right now. So, all right. Do I want to put like one here and then one? So 1, 2. Those are both going to be more efficient than what we already had. So I think that makes sense. Then they need water, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct? See, it's been a long time since I played with some of these things. Oh, we don't have thorium for this one. Okay, sorry. We got to just deconstruct that one. Okay. Let's pause the game here real fast. Let's go to our planet map. Let's go back to this impact area. We're going to go there. Find our launch pads. And we're going to change that over to thorium, correct? We have thorium? We have thorium, and the launch place they're going is... Oh, where was I? I think I was in Salt Flats. Let me go back. I'm a bad player at this game. All right, let me go to Salt Flats. Is that where I was? Nope. Definitely wasn't Salt Flats, although this is a wide open area as well. Holy crap. Okay. Let's go back to our planet map. Was not tar fields, wasn't overgrowth, was it? Wasn't the craters. Extraction outpost. Let's go there and see if it was that one. Okay, it was extraction outpost. Good to know. All right, let me go back over here to impact. Again, extraction outpost. I have to say in my brain or it's not going to work. All right, so we're going to send this stuff over here and we're going to send it to extraction outpost. Now I'm going to wait for these to launch. I actually don't need phase going there, so I'm just going to choose, let's say titanium for now. I don't need phase going anywhere at this point. All right, cool. So those all launched. Now if I go over, if I go back to our planetary map and go back to extraction outpost, I should have, there we go, we have 118, which I think is more than what we had before. Maybe. I hope. All right. Laser drill wise, we're going to get 3 of those bad boys put into place, which is way more than we need. I know I'm going overkill here, but I just want to make sure we're okay with everything. All right, I'll get the router there. Cool. All right. Let me just double check. This one requires how much thorium? 115. We have 118. Okay, we can build it. Cool. All right. So they require that. We need sand and water. So we have our water set up there. And I built these really far away. I guess I didn't need to build them quite that far. But we're going to bring water down and over there like so. Like so. Alright, so they have water. They have water. They don't have any power. That's okay. We'll get them power. There we go. And then as far as this part goes, I'm just going to have them drop their oil somewhere over into this tank. Just for now. I'm out of titanium, aren't I? What else do we need for these? Why can't we build this? Not sure why we can't build these. Did I just pick the wrong material? Maybe I picked the wrong material. Okay. But we have oil going into these right now, which is what I want. And we'll have that set up. Okay. The next thing we need to do is for plastium, which I believe is what we're working on getting here. It needs oil and titanium. So we're going to put these like so, 1 and 2. This is not going to be pretty, and I apologize ahead of time. Have that. Then I can bring my laser drill 1 and 2. And what we'll do here is we're just going to steal water from that because I don't think we need to have that at all. Or as much of it as we do, we don't need right now. Then I'm going to make this stupid route and come way over and just be really, really extra with this. Alright, we have that set up. Then we just need to get that back to the core, which is quite far away. Actually, let's stop that right there. Bring it down like so. Over here, drop that down. All right. And if you're new to this channel, this is me, Red Moon Rocket. I am not good at this game, but I'm trying to figure it out. So bear with me as I make repeated attempts to do good decisions and repeatedly make bad decisions in this game. But I'm having fun doing it, and that's all that really matters. But our goal right now is really just to try to go in and to be able to capture sectors that we have not previously been able to do, and fend off all of the things that are scary and cause us heartache and suffering. So I'm going to go in here. We're going to add on a couple more of these. I don't know if this is going to be an efficient use of these or not, but I do want to try to see if we can make more of what we have here. So let's see if I run that I can just run that right there. And then this one I can run over here. All right, we have those. And then we can just put a little router right here. That run down like so. Go in and in. And our oil is staying full. Oh, they don't have power, so of course it's staying full because it doesn't impact them at all. And you can see our oil level is most definitely dropping at this point. So we're going to need to generate some more oil, which we can absolutely do. We have sand. We need to get oil extractors. So we'll need a couple of those. We're just going to put them here, I think. And then we'll split off some water from this spot. And we'll have to go there. Bring that one down. That one. Oh, I missed by one. That's disappointing. We'll do that. See, I knew what I was doing. All right, and then we can router city some of these guys over. So 1 and 2. Router. And then we can that go in there. And go in there. And now we're producing some more oil. Water-wise, it looks like we're drying up a bit, so we'll add some more pumps here. And that should hopefully stabilize our water issues. If it doesn't, we can always add on like one of these guys, which just carry insane amounts of water. Or the rotary pump, which again is a lot more. Maybe I'll put one in just for fun. Just need to get some power. Now we're doing better. Look at that. One pump did all that work for us. Okay. So we're doing our job here. We still have our oil coming. Oh, we're actually low on titanium. So let's fix that problem here. Another one of these bad boys. Don't worry, you get water. And hopefully that will help alleviate some of those issues that we had there. We'll even throw one of these little random ones in just for funsies. That's kind of like the backup filler. If there's little gaps like that, that should hopefully help fill those in. It's not perfect, but it works decently well. All right, so now these are pumping up and producing a whole lot more than what we had in the past, which I feel much better about at this time. The other thing that we could really produce a lot of is surge. We need some surge for things, particularly walls and stuff. So we have silicon, titanium, lead, and copper that are necessary for that to be produced. Oh, we're losing tons of power. Let's go in and fix that problem real fast, which leads all the way down here to our power production, where we're going to look at a differential generator. We're going to build that right there. We're going to add some needed support for that, and some needed support for that. And we're back up in the positive power area, which is great. Although we may be using up more of this than what we can chew. Let's see if this builds up or if it goes away. It looks like we're going to exhaust our supply of is that pyrite. So we're going to need to make another pyrite mixer here as well. Pyrite mixer, there we go. Okay. Luckily, when they're set up like this, it's a little easier. Alright, so that's going to be that. Put you going that way. Put this one going that way. Then you're just going to float out and come down there. Oh, that's why. Okay. I wasn't smart. Again, see? If you're just joining us, I try to be good at this game, but I am not. Alright, there we go. Now we should be able to pump that out. You can see these are getting a little short, so this should help alleviate that problem. Alright, a couple other things I should do here. We have vaults that I should consider just adding on here. Just surround that core with vaults. What's this one missing? What are we missing for the vault? Thorium. Okay, we just need to wait a second for another shipment to come in. I think. I hope. I dream. We'll deal with that later. This is still very slow production. And I think part of that is just because we don't have the sand for it. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to load up some more sand, say over here. I'm not using anything that requires power, mainly because we don't have a ton of power right now, and I don't want to use it all up doing smaller upgrades. So we're going to put that on there. We'll have this come across and go up and then drop in there. And that should hopefully help us increase our output of sand. We also have a lack of coal over here, which we need to solve. Alright, you guys just come over here, please. Oh, are you not feeding? Oh, because you're feeding the... Okay, I got it. I'm picking up what I just forget what I did. So we have this nice coal set up here, but really we have a lot of that feeding into this area because it needs that to survive. So maybe we can just take some of this and reverse which way it's going. And maybe we can get that functioning a little better. Alright, and let me see here. Okay. Somebody commented on a video recently, excuse me. This area was a problem, and you see how I kind of it jams itself up. That's the only reason why I don't use this one or put faster belts in there, because it jams itself up, particularly the last two on there. What I really should do is go in and do the graphite press, or multi-press, excuse me. It requires coal, water, but it does make graphite. So maybe I could put that over here. Well, where's my graphite at? It's just this spot here. I think I could produce as much pretty easily by having these two go 1 and 2. So let's do that. We'll get some pumps in there. Should not be a big deal. Where's my crew? Hey, you guys, you're going to assist me. All right, so that's going to be that. See, it jammed up already. I've never had success with these. I don't know why, but I just don't have success in building it that way. So this spot here, this is going to be entirely responsible for feeding these. Okay, so I'm going to put them, kind of set them up here. I'm not going to build it yet, because what I want to do, actually let me put that over a little bit more, because what I want to do is have these guys feed out, and then they can come down. This one, the same thing, and then we'll feed it over here, up and over, and then this one just needs to come across like that. Put that in there, that in there, and hopefully we'll be able to produce a whole lot more graphite here more quickly and more efficiently. And you can see we can definitely even produce more if we needed to, but we're doing a good job with that so far. I'm thinking about doubling this up as well, mainly because we're producing it very slowly, and we have the production capacity to increase that rather significantly. I'm also going to take some time to upgrade some of these belts, so we have a little bit more capacity going up. Alright, so we're going to get another kiln in there. We're losing. How are we losing that much power? Oh, goodness. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So I screwed up. Alright, let's get this one fixed first. Then we will deliver what we need to for this one here. Routers are a dangerous beast if you mess up with them, which I most definitely did. So let's get these going here. Should hopefully get power restored rather quickly. And my goal was to add another one of these on. I just got distracted by trying to clean up some of my past quote-unquote sins in the game to kind of better optimize a few little things here. So we have this area here. I don't know what we did all of this for. Oh, we brought that all the way back. Oh my goodness gracious. So we brought that back to help the unit production. Okay. We can kind of continue that if we wanted to. I can just put a little router on there. Again, I'm going to spend some time speeding up some belts, which will just help increase production. What's the best belt overall for stuff? Like the plastium conveyor, I haven't really played with at all, and this armor conveyor I haven't played with. But the plastium one seems like it carries a ton of stuff. I just don't know how to use it, because if I remember right, it has like these little weird entrances and exits, and I don't know how to use that properly. So I would like to get better at that one at some point in the near future. Alright, so we have that. Let's see, we need water for this. So we're actually going to take all of this production as far as coal goes, and we're going to bring it down somewhere over, let's say here. So we're going to dump those out. And we have tons of production ready for coal. Like, we are ready to roll with the coal stuff here. There we go. We're filling up belts, getting them over there. Cool. All right, so then we can go in and in factory mode, we'll just throw on a couple multi-presses. 1 and 2. We'll put that one going there. And then we'll have another one go up there with our friend the router. This guy's just going to feed straight in there. This one's going to come down. Cool. All right, and then let's see. We'll do something like that. Oh, got to click on the right thing. There we go. There we go. Oh, I guess I need power. It's like everything that we're building right now needs power. But look at that production. It just fires right up. I suppose I didn't need to do that. I could have just brought all that coal back over here and used those existing ones, but I feel like this is a better use of our resources here. Taking a look back. Okay, we're loaded up on those. We're producing power. I think we're going to need another differential generator, which will plop in right there. We'll get the cryo fluid rolling on that one. And then we will... Uh-oh, we got a sandstorm coming our way. But we'll do something like that, and power should quickly increase. You can see that we have 500,000 as far as battery capacity, but we depleted almost all of that. So we need to refill that as well. But you can see now we're really like rocking and rolling when it comes to production of this stuff. It's full. This one's here's full. Look, we maxed out the production. Like there's no space for that to actually go, which is kind of awesome. So the question is, with this plastium conveyor, accepts items at the back and unloads them from 3 different directions in the front. Okay. I don't know what that means. So like if I were to do just that, does that work? It does work, okay. Does it go through routers and stuff? Or is it weird and transfer them? Because like I can totally get rid of... I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I don't know that to be totally true, but it seems like we're not having slowdowns here anymore. It's transporting all that stuff rather quickly, and it transports, what, 40 items a second, whereas our titanium ones only do 11 items a second. So it's significantly more efficient. It's just I'm not sure if I'm using them right. Like, would it be easier? Like, looks like we're starting to get backed up here. So maybe instead of that, I'll do something like that. And maybe we just don't worry about feeding this from that direction anymore. It only comes from this farther away one. Okay, I can deal with that. What's the matter with this one? Why don't... Oh, why do you have... How did that happen? Okay, let's see if we can get that to start rolling back in there. Oh, and we have a problem here where it's going over that. Okay, so can we use a bridge? Does that work? Or to use a phase conveyor? Alright, let me see if we can just use a phase conveyor. Because how many does that carry per second? 10 items. No, that's not enough. Can I do something silly like this? Okay, that seems to work, right? We have 1, 2, 3. They carry 10 items a second, but our other thing carries what it needs. These are supposed to output the 3 sides. They all appear to be working. Okay, I can deal, and look, we cleared out that backlog, so I'm good with that. We have all of this stuff rocking and rolling. I think we're doing okay. Oh, our oil production could definitely use some help. So let's see if we can indeed help it. Oh, we're gonna just go bananas here, if that's alright with you guys. So let's go in here and figure out exactly how we're gonna do this. Alright, I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna come in from the back and snake through there. These are all gonna output that way. That's not a problem. So it's going to look something like that for now. We're going to fix this up in a second. I just need to figure out the best way to fix this up. So we have this one. So it's 1, 2, and then we have another pair over here. So we're going to do that pair right like that, I think. And then what we can do is just put a little switch there, and then we have those ones set up and ready to roll with that. All right, next step here, bring our phase conduit across. We have 1, and I can do 2 and 3. There we go. Okay, we're using up lots of power. That's okay right now. This thing's water is full, so let's see if we can help increase our output of that by just increasing. Yeah, oh yeah, there we go. We're filling that up. No problem. You guys are doing all well, I think. Oh, I didn't include a junction right there. My bad. There we go. Alright, oil is drastically on the increase. Cool. Do we go for one more of these? Because we are, power-wise, we're losing power. So I think we need to do one more differential generator. And hopefully 3 of these, or 2 pyrite mixers are going to be able to support 5 of our steam power plants here. We'll find out, though. I just love once these things get spooled up, it goes so fast. And how are we doing on cryo fluid? We're gonna need more cryo fluid, aren't we? That's okay. We can support more cryo fluid. What is the best way to do this, though? Okay, let's start off with just the basic. Let's get the cryo fluid mixer here. We will add a junction. Actually, let's add just the junction down there. That makes more sense. All right, so we have that. We need to feed that into there, so I'm going to grab this and throw it into there. No! That's not what I need to do. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to just have that come out and go to a junction up here. That's all I need from that. Alright, and then over here we can just have it flood in with just a basic pump. Now we have water going in. And we should hopefully start seeing the cryo fluid generating more. It looks like it is. It might take a little while to get there. 14 or 11. It doesn't want to seem to go up above 11. So maybe we're going to need to put in another cryo fluid mixer here. I don't know. I don't really want to, but if it requires it, it requires it. These guys are increasing. Okay, I'm gonna leave it, I think. I think it'll be okay. Why are you not running? Oh. We need to have faster belts here. That just wasted time there. I could have had a lot more titanium without having to really do any extra work. And by not really, I mean 0 extra work. Okay, but these are looking better. The cryo fluid is returning slowly but surely, and we're not running out of that. So we're okay on that front. All right. This is nice and looking good. I'm a little concerned about our silicon production. It seems like, again, this game requires silicon for everything. But I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. What I am going to worry about a little bit is our launch pads. So let me find out where they're at, because I always forget. I'm going to put 2 of them. So 1 and 2. And really, my only concern for this entire area is that we have plastium. That's the one that we're making a lot of, right? What are we making? Are we making surge or plastium? I'm pretty sure it's plastium. Yeah, plastium. That's what we need. We're going to make sure that we have an unloader set up so we can get rid of just the plastium. Nope, and I'm going to just change it to plastium. There we go. Okay. So I'm happy with that. It's loading up. It's going somewhere. Right now it's all set to extraction outpost, so we'll just leave it do its thing and load up. And the other thing we need to see is if we want it surge. Surge isn't hard to make. It doesn't even require, it requires a lot of power. Like, I'm going to load up with 4 or 5 of them. They're going to require a lot of power, but you can see that it's pretty simple stuff that we can do. I just don't know if I want to do that now or if that's something that we will deal with down the road. Let's go back into our tech tree and just see how we're doing here. So we need, we have 42,000 that we've spent. We need 60,000 more. Now we're just down to 8,000. And I'm just trying to use up resources now to just complete things. But you can see that we need a lot more time to complete some of this stuff. And just taking a look at our planet map again, just making sure nothing's in red, nothing's getting attacked. Looks like we're okay for right now. What do I want to focus on? Again, we have lots of coal up in this area. We could just, again, focus on silicon and just pump that stuff out. Because we need a lot of it for getting the other thing. So maybe that's what we're going to spend some time doing here. But if we're going to do it, we're just going to only spend money in ways that make the most sense, I think. Again, I am not smart when it comes to this game, so when I say I think this is a good way to spend money, it very well may not be. Alright, we got that, so 1 and 2. Those guys are fully powered now. Alright, and for our crucible, we need pyrite, which is a disappointment there. So maybe we'll just stop sending these out for just a second. And we'll let our core recover a little bit so we can do stuff. And then we'll come over here. And again, I'm not spending time going through and making all this beautiful. Go in, and I think we're just going to do I have a schematic for that? No, I don't. Alright, so we're just going to feed that from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Again, I should just copy and all of that stuff, but I'm not doing that. Leave me alone. I don't want to. Junction time. Alright, so these are actually going to just come over one more so we can go in there. And then this bottom one is going to go there, and the top one is going to feed those guys. And then we just need to provide everybody some power, and we should be ready to roll here. And we might supplement some of these down here so they have more coal to work with. But we'll figure that out in a moment. And if I remember right, this is just a stupid path all the way back. Is there a better path back? Not really. I might come over this way, but there's not really that great of a path set up for us here, so we will deal. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. Again, have I said I'm not expert or good at this game? Because it's really, this pathway is showing how little I truly understand about what I'm supposed to do and how I'm supposed to do it. See, that's a problem right there. So I need to build a junction there. Thank you for everybody who suggested that, because that saves me a lot of heartache and suffering. There we go. Can I build on that? No, I can't build on it. Alright, but look at that stuff just flowing in. Okay, it looks like it's slowing down a little bit. That's fine. We're definitely not filling sand everywhere. So we need to help our team out here and get a little more sand into the pipeline. That's definitely not the most efficient way to do that. And we're just gonna build out some of this stuff. And I'm just trying to maximize what we have. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. But it seems like we're doing an alright job. So let me make this part here a junction. We're going to go up to there and have that flood into there and see if that helps us fill up all of our stuff a little more. So all of these are filled. Right now, the only thing that's taking time is for it to actually do its job. So I'm happy with that. It's unnecessary and complex, but it works. I would really like to have a whole lot more of these pumping out stuff, but I don't think that's going to be an option for us right now. Let's see if we can get it to do a little more for us. So if I go in here and do another plastium one, what is that going to look like realistically? So I'd have to put a router there. Have that come down like so. Have to put a router here. Have that come over there like so. And then we should be good, just to check and see if we are able to support enough oil to deal with that. which it looks like we're just barely holding on to it. We're 60 and bouncing up and down around there. That's fine. We can deal with that. All right. This is impressive. It's so much power to do this, but it's impressive. I like it. I really like how much silicon we have just dumping into everything. Makes me want to have another unloader here so I can put some more, which I probably will, or over here. Maybe we'll put a couple more launch pads in this area. A little router in there. Little unloader action. Tech tree wise, where are we at? That's crazy. Fires a barrage of missiles at armor-piercing bullets at enemy targets. Cool. Drops plasma bombs on ground targets, repairing allied structures and damaging enemy ground targets. And it can carry units? Awesome. Fires a barrage of bullets at enemy targets. Alright, I'm also should just click through these ones that... Alright, we need a ton of titanium for that one. We're getting there. We are getting there. And we'll figure that out next time here. But really, I think my game right now, I really want to go for those eradication bases, and I really want to knock off other named sectors. But I feel like I just don't have the ability to do so quite yet with the units and the power that I have. So I want to make sure that I'm doing the things I need to in order to get ourselves set up here. I'm just going to have those guys go. You guys are still going to be on me. I just want to make sure they're fully repaired for whatever they might face down the road here. Alright, but we got a lot going on here. I'm pretty happy with where we're at right now. I think I'm going to not really do much as far as doing more video of this type of content. I apologize if you're just wanting me to fight and fail. That's coming probably next week. But kind of what I want to look at right now is just trying to get all of my units ready to go as far as having access to them, and then building up my back stockpile so that we can go through here. Because you can see I'm not producing like tons of plastium. Like it's being produced, but it's not like going up at like a crazy rate, and I need to go up at a much more crazy rate. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do more here. Even though I don't have a ton of stuff to do it with. But that's going to be a challenge that I need to figure out here a little longer term and see where we're going to be at with things. But I think that's going to wrap it up here for today. I'm pretty happy with what we got done here. We drastically increased the power production. We got rid of all of the old enemy stuff. We streamlined some of these systems. We got to experiment with these little plastium conveyors, which I'm very happy about. And then we also really increased our silicon and graphite production. So we got a lot done in not too long a period of time. I'm interested to see where we're going and what we're going to be doing, but that's a tale for another time. Folks, thanks for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.